I love it. Hey, you ever see the tweet? Sorry, not the tweet, the TikTok. And the caption on the TikTok is POV, you asked me to trip sit you, but I remember the time you misgendered me 3 years ago.
You doing okay? Oh, what's wrong? You need some water? Oh, well, we don't have any fucking water. Yeah, don't you look fucking weird? Totally. Do you believe in demons? Yeah, me too. I think I've seen a couple in this room right now. Yeah. Why do you think all your past relationships failed? I don't think your parents really like you, just from what you've told me. Yeah.
I saw it last night, and I actually think it might be one of the funniest pieces of media I've ever seen in my entire life. Our Twitter feeds are the same. The algorithm, you do not have to hand it to him, but the algorithm has actually, it's got me. Because there's that quote tweet that's going around that's like, what's the one video that explains why you shouldn't ban TikTok? And almost every single one is extremely funny. Rip Bozo on TikTok. It's actually so funny that it's an insanely popular social media platform, because I've been kind of popping off on TikTok with the help of a little bit of editing in the videos. Now I've gone so viral, I've gotten access to TikTok Creator Marketplace, which is where brands can be like, hey, we'll pay you X amount of dollars to make a TikTok. I was kind of excited because I was like, you know what? It's another revenue stream on a social media platform. I don't care about it. We could get a little weird with it. And then the first couple of offers are like, hey, Kung Fu Panda 4 is coming out. Show your best ka-chow karate chop and you could make up to X cents per 1,000 views. And I'm like, okay, at least it's like a real company. That doesn't really interest me, but at least it's a real company. And then right after that is like just a AI generated, like, we're selling tote bags, $25 for a video about our tote bag. Like it's so much like Twitter. Like there's one legitimate advertiser left and then everybody else is just like, I don't know, some drop shipping like bot farm or something like that. They're sucking dick at TikTok. Can I also tell you, it's so cringe to link and laugh at your own clips, but I've been laughing at this one. Like, I actually watched this for like maybe, I'm gonna use the parlance of the youth these days, I bet I looped it 20 times, and I laughed every single time. Year-old kid on, like, Alexander Graham Bell's first telephone is like, I'll take a ride. Oh, man. Oh, man. So I was proud of myself for that one. There's so much to like. 17-year-old kid on Alexander Graham Bell's first telephone. The broken speaker voice was pretty good. The one clear statement being, enjoy your ride. The quick into the, like, pushing the lever forward. And I don't even know where the cheek noises came from, honestly. I've never known that I've been able to do that. Oh, but next level Twitch React stream is just watching your own clips and then laughing to them instead of watching other people's clips. Oh, dude. The only ethical reactor. That's what Limmy does. He deserves to. He's hilarious. You ever see the clip from Limmy's show where he goes to the travel agent and asks how he can get back to the place that's in the photograph, but then it gradually becomes clear that it wasn't a place so much as it was like a time in his life, and he knows he can never get back to it.
Hiya.
Hi.
That's a bit of a strange question, but can you tell me how to get there?
Where is it? Where was the photo taken? Ah, no, that's Millport. Right, what you would do is get the train to Largs, and from there you get the ferry. But the train takes roughly...
No, sorry, I know how to get to Millport, but can you tell me how to get to there?
That is Millport.
I know, but
Sorry, you're confusing me now. Where is it that you want to go?
no, you're right, it is Millport. You're right, but see, I took that 40 when I was about 16. That's me there. Some day, some summer, some laugh, tons of pals, and we just thought, just kick about all day, just you don't get a quarter bottle of vodka, I'll get us a vodka, and just phone about swimming. Can't get away with that nowadays, but it was a laugh. It was just no aggro, no fighting, nothing like that. Just phone about. It was we made mistakes. I know we made mistakes, but that's just part of life.
What would you do if comedy was illegal? I don't think it would change my life too much, to be honest with you. You ever see the TikTok of the guy whose roommate gets stuck in virtual reality and he's pretending to be a 45-year-old dad, but then he catches his VR wife having an affair and accidentally kills her and then goes to prison, and they're like, bro, you gotta take off the headset, you gotta take off the headset. And then he's like, you guys are the ones wearing the headsets. And then the POV takes the headset off and they're in prison. Oh, man. This...
Oh my God, is he still on this thing?
Jim, I'll get that report to you by Monday. Well, honey, boss told me if I keep it up, honey, guess you're done for up.
Hold on.
That can't be mine. There's no shit sticks. Oh, come on, not this bullshit. We haven't made love in 6 months. I haven't had time because I've been working on my memoir.
6 months? You got the game yesterday.
You want to throw things down? I can throw things too.
Oh, shit.
Honey, hey.
Oh my God, he just killed his wife.
Oh, fuck. Mason. Come here, buddy. Everything's gonna be okay.
Mason's only 12. How did you kill him? He's really unloading on his son.
I'm so sorry.
What, he saw his wife die?
It'll be alright. Officer, I just get my license and registration to fuck God. Don't fuck off, God! Your Honor, how do I speak? Oh, fuck.
That was his plan? Oh God, he's in prison now.
Sheriff, what are you gonna do? What? Oh,
Rick, get out of there! Get out of there!
Oh, no, they're making me pay.
We gotta save him. Brett, take off the goggles.
They got some insane stuff. They got some good stuff going on that platform, though. They're making some serious... You don't understand that in 2005, there was like one sketch comedy show, and it was on YouTube, and they would do like a rap parody of Transformers or something like that, and all your friends would be talking about it for like 6 months. Like, the culture just moves so much slower. Nowadays... There's people that for free are cooking up like some Andy Kaufman stuff on TikTok, bro. It's crazy. Straight people at the gay bar be like, we're looking for straights. It doesn't really, to me, the joke doesn't really make sense. But did you see, so Twitter has basically become, did you see this TikTok? Because the most popular tweet on the platform right now is, what's the video that is the reason TikTok should not be deleted? And I have to say, it's the best that the platform has ever been, even if sometimes it's a little annoying that every single post I see on my feed is a video. You ever see two heterophobic gangsters talking?
You watched that recent athletic sports game? You see that? Last Sunday. Football. I don't really do that. That's not really my thing. That's not really my thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's just, you know, you just dabble in it, you know. It's not, I'm not like a, you know, I don't go that way, but you know, I like to watch the sports sometimes. It's entertaining. Yeah, first it's sports, then it's, you know, getting married to a woman and
Whoa! I didn't say nothing like that.
That's what it sounded like. You wanna watch football on Sundays. You sound like a het.
I ain't no fucking het, you understand me? I ain't no fucking heterosexual. Don't you fucking say that to me. I'm my fucking husband, adopted children. Don't you dare say that.
Hey, coolly.
Right? I mean, you're the one doing all the weird heteronormative shit, going to fucking football games. What, are you gonna fucking throw a ball with your son, huh? You gonna play a catch with your fucking son, you fucking picket fence motherfucker?
You wanna blow your brains out right now? You wanna get your brains blown out right now?
You fucking procreating vaginal intercourse motherfucking scumbag.
That is a great one. No, nobody's seen it. Yes, I have. Look that one up, please. Librarian will find it for you. I'm not trying to be presumptuous. I'm just saying that's what I expect. Plus 18 malts. Holy. The head is soaring. I like bean too. In my chili, just about the only place I don't like beans is the place that British people like them the most, I think, on toast. I personally don't fuck with beans on toast because I don't like baked beans. It's one of the only forms of beans that is not my it's not my tempo. I like beans everywhere except on Even Stevens. Jokes that I will laugh at, but I do not understand. You keep Christy Carlson Romano's name out of your damn mouth, okay? You ever see the TikTok that is the guy says, I just found out that Americans call a rock melon a cantaloupe, and then the next part of the video is an American guy putting on a British accent and going, I just found out that Americans call the flicky wiki a damn light switch. It's another good one.
I just found out that Americans call a rock melon a cantaloupe.
Oh, I just found out that Americans call the flicky willy donga a fucking light switch, man.
That's Australian? It's an Australian person that moved to England, just so you know. Should not have taken mushrooms. Abstract joke was giving me a bad trip. You don't look so good. You need some water? Well, you don't have any fucking water. Oh, here we go. So one of those little gumballs that my kid dropped off is now falling off your desk. It's rolling around on the floor. The cat's gonna eat it. Gonna turn out the cats are allergic to gum. I gotta take the cat to the emergency animal hospital. They're like, oh, a gum extraction? $372,000. That's one of the few TikToks of my entire life. So I linked it to the content creator Discord, and then nobody replied. So I knew I was making the vibes awkward. People probably had stuff to say, but they didn't want to just say it and not type like LOL to the video, but they didn't want to go through the trouble of watching the video. You know what I did? I let it sit for 12 hours. Nobody said shit. I typed bump. I bumped my own post in the Discord. 2004 ass Internet Explorer technology. I doubled it and gave it to the next guy. I said, you gotta watch it, bro. I don't think they've watched it. Let me check. Let me check and see if they've watched it. Bear Taffy said, I like the song parody in the video. We take those. We take those. Pity comment? Yeah, but like, see, I'm not gonna be mad because like I do that too. You know who links? I'm not trying to be parasocial or call anybody out. If you had to guess who the most prodigious video linker is in my circle of friends, who do you think it would be? I'm seeing a lot of Chib. I'm seeing a lot of Dan. I will say Chib actually links nothing. If he links something, it's usually an embed of an image that he finds funny. It's never like a TikTok or anything like that. It's not Dan. Sometimes Dan will DM me like, hey, you gotta see this video. But it's 100% Corey. Corey is the most prodigious TikTok linker in the community. And I love him for it. That's where we got Mama Liz's chili oil. You see the vid of the conga line robbing somebody? No, I didn't.
Come and join the conga.
Yo, that's a nice watch, bro. Wait, what's your postcode, bro? Wait, get back here, bro. Give me your phone.
Do. Why the fuck you running? Do.
But I did see the video of the guy is like pouring cheese onto someone's dish in a restaurant, and a dude just walks by and grabs a handful of the melted cheese and then eats it and runs away. That's a pretty good one. So it's hard to buy jokers on the Zodiac deck, I guess. Then he posted that to I was poisoned. Did you see the I was poisoned? That was just a picture of a bag of pretzels. Oh, I didn't choose the steak, sorry. And then it didn't even, like, it wasn't the pretzels themselves, it was the bag. And then the text just said, full body flush every time I eat these. That is not being poisoned, bro. You have some kind of, like, food allergy or sensitivity or something like that. I recognize what full body flush is, but, like... I need a voucher at the next shop. I need a freaking liter of cola, bro. Those pretzels are so good, too. America is like so... The Europeans are ready for this take. America is so spoiled when it comes to like prepackaged snack food. In that one regard, it really is the land of the free. Oh, I love throwback! Every great snack is American. Listen, I'm not gonna go that far. What I will say is they really do... I mean, they broke the mold when they made American snacks most of the time. You ever have like a friend from Denmark be like, oh, you gotta try this, and it's a fucking like black licorice sailboat or something like that, and you're like, come on, man. What are we doing here? America's like, we created the optimum way to like deliver corn flour into your body, and in Europe they're like, here's hot licorice, here's spicy licorice, and you're like, what are you talking about? All cards debuffed until a Joker's sold. Literally no problem whatsoever. Kind of good, to be honest. As far as boss blinds go, or you're talking about the Joker. Fair enough. I don't like to talk about the Joker. He kind of scares me. Imagine if Stone Joker showed up. Dude, most annoying guy you've ever met voice. They should have a Joker that smokes weed, bro. You don't look so good. You want some water? You don't have any fucking water. The Trip Sitter TikTok. It's the best TikTok in human history. You ever see the TikTok? I feel so lucky. This is probably not actually how society works. But I feel so lucky that I myself have never been interviewed on the street about like how much rent I pay, or like, you know, can I give a tour of your house or something like that? What's your job? You ever see the one where the dude it's a man on the street style interview in England, and the guy ambushes him and says, sir, would you ever like to own your own business? And he says, no. And the guy says, why? And he says, lazy. And then the guy with the microphone says, okay, well, if money isn't an object, what would you do with your time? And he said, money isn't an object, and I'm walking through Leicester Square on a weekday. Actually, if that's off the cuff and unscripted, possibly the best man of all time when it comes to improv.
Ever start your own business?
No.
Why not?
Lazy.
Well, so if money wasn't an issue, what would you do with your time?
Money isn't an issue, and I walk across Leicester Square on weekdays.
Okay, no worries, then you take care.
That guy sucks, eat him alive. Well, he rebuked the interviewer. Isn't that based? Four of a kind. He's rich, though? He didn't say he was rich, he said money was no object. Which in some ways could be like, it's none of your business. You guys ever see the subreddit Dog Free? Yes, I have. It's a satirical subreddit, right? It's a subreddit making fun of child free. People might think that I would support dog free because I make fun of child free from time to time. But actually, I don't know. I can only speak my truth. I have never had a problem like eating in a restaurant and there's like a dog there, or like being in a store and there's a dog there, and just, I mean, I'm not even like a dog guy. I'm kind of a cat guy, but I think also I'm kind of just like a no animal guy. But like if I was in a restaurant and there were like dogs walking around and bumping into my legs all the time, I think I would be like, I'd be chill about it. Unless they're, you know, eating my food or peeing on the floor right next to me. At a restaurant? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. It might surprise you because I got a lot of opinions. But like for the most part, I think my opinions are like pretty reasonable. Which is crazy to me because people call them insane. Like, I don't mind a dog being in a restaurant. But then people are like, oh, but like if somebody spends too long at the water fountain and you can't get a drink in time, you're like mad about it? I'm like, yeah, because you're an adult, bro. The dog's not part of society, no disrespect. When I see a kid at the water fountain and they're taking too long, I'm like, stay hydrated, girl. Like, you're 7 years old. I don't expect you to, behave as the most efficient, societally speaking. You got a lot of shit to figure out. It's a complicated world we live in. Your friends with horribly trained dogs are a part of society, though. I wouldn't even sweat it, to be honest. Honestly, like, there's been situations where I've been in the park and there's been like a dog going crazy. It doesn't even make my heart rate rise, because I'm like, if that dog came over, I'm winning. It's just not gonna happen. There's some dogs where maybe I'd have like a little bit of pause, but like I live in Vancouver, okay? Those dogs you don't see that often. See a lot of like little dogs going crazy, and then they like look at me and look at my daughter, and they're like about to dig and start running. I'm like, try it, motherfucker. Go ahead. I honestly just don't see it happening. If someone was bringing like a bear into the park, I would be like, okay, we gotta go home. But like a normal sized dog, not even concerning. We can coexist. Listen to this one, Prezzo. Ask him how he would do it. I mean, you're making fun of me, but it's the way that Google told me to do it. Dogs have a latching reflex when they bite onto their prey. So you wait for them to bite your hand, and then you shove your fist down their throat and they suffocate. I'm sure it would hurt like a motherfucker, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I would be like, you know, ha 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 ha, that's what you get. Like, I'm sure I would be screaming, but like... Please stop. He came at me first, man! Hey, by the way, librarian, I got a bit for you, okay? Did you see the TikTok that is like dramatic music, and it's a clip from TED where Mark Wahlberg is sitting alone on the couch, and then TED says, "Holy crap!" And then Mark Wahlberg like rushes in like something incredibly bad just happened, and he goes, "What? Whoa, what's wrong?" And then TED goes, "I got on the internet for the first time. There's so much, and I think that it's supposed to be," he says, "pornography on here. But instead, it's breeding announcements for Bully XL pit bulls. Mewtwo X Elsa. Frankenjar's Thriller." Did you see that one? The banning of TikTok is going to set comedy back so far. We pulled forward so much growth in comedy as a result of this app. You don't understand, we've gone from like rap parodies of music to that abstract stuff in like 12 years or something like that. We can't go back, man. We can't go back to season 9 of The Office. We will not be going to Instagram Reels.
Major League Bullies, Crayon. Running a stud special on this pimpy son.
2 times pimpy.
2 times pimpy.
Apex Baby G.
Príncipe Vegeta. Mewtwo X Elsa.
Popeye X Celine.
Spinach. John had Frenchie's Thriller. TikTok minus Americans might go hard. But that lady who built the mine in her house, she's American, right? Won't somebody think of her? She wouldn't have gotten caught with that TikTok. Some truth to that, but you know what? I think you're right. It's better to have known about the tunnel and lost it than to have never tunneled at all. And being a streamer is so easy. You just wait for someone to say something funny in chat, and then you repeat it, and everybody laughs, and they're like, that's so funny. But what's fucked up is that even the person who wrote it the first time is like, yes, they read my comment and people liked it. It's like such a fucked up, like, parasitic relationship. If, like, the way I'm feeling today, if I worked in essentially any other job on planet Earth, I think I'd be fucked. I wouldn't be able to do it. But I'm just barely not at the top of my game today. Pay chatters, pay. Oh no, the chatters are gonna unionize. This is not gonna be funny when this movement gains actual momentum in like 2028. But honestly, like, if they ever make paid chatting a job, I might just stop the whole streaming thing and then move on to chatting. I think I could be an even better chatter than streamer. You wouldn't survive a day. You don't know what it's like to write what you think is a 10 out of 10 joke, and then the streamer doesn't read it, and then you write it again, and then the streamer is like, yeah, I saw it the first time. Ooh. If you had some columns at your place, you'd feel differently? Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't have the interior design sensibilities of Tony Montana, okay? At least you have his cocaine habits. It's so funny that there are people out there who think I do cocaine. I don't even know. Did you see that video of Conor McGregor? There were like 14-year-old kids from the Philippines that were like, this guy's obviously on coke. And I was like, how do you know that? I'm so out of the cocaine ecosystem, I don't even know what someone looks like when they're on cocaine.
Hi, Connor. I'm Claire Gallagher with the Daily Texan. What can you tell us about your acting debut? Obviously, it's your first experience.
Hard work, but you know, we got it done. It's in the bank for life. You know, you put something in the bank, maybe it's not going to be there for life. You're going to spend it. This baby is in there for life, and I'm ecstatic about that. You know, I got it in a good, strong shape. I gave it my all. You know, I was a little probably green at times, a bit rough around the edges, but for the character it worked. And, you know, onwards to the next one if there is a next one.
Yeah.
I thought he was just like really excited. Philippines mentioned. What do you think someone on cocaine looks like? I mean, I guess I would expect them to be sniffing a lot and maybe licking their lips. But it's tough because that's also something you do when you're sick. Hold. That was a tactical fall. Get ready to learn it. Dan, I didn't know what this game was cooking with until this moment. I didn't know it had real physics. I thought it just had climbing. Wouldn't it be crazy if I did learn it? Like I showed up one day and I just spoke fluent Mandarin and I did a whole stream in Mandarin. Quirked up white boy does whole stream in Mandarin. Everyone tells him to die. What the hell? Prezzo, by the way, I saw your post about the Ludwig subreddit. They do fucking hate your ass, man. What's up with that? Just because you made a funny joke on Twitter, people were like, I didn't appreciate this joke. Like, lighten up a bit, man. People on Reddit will always be like, I'm not trying to be toxic, but does anybody else think that, like, this guy should die? I really, really, really like this content creator. Like, I think if we met in real life, we would be best friends. But this person who's actually friends with him is my least favorite person in history, and I wish they would disappear off the face of the planet. Like, it's insane, man. Why do they hate Prezzo so much? Well, Prezzo tweeted that Ludwig came out as non-binary, and then I guess they got excited or offended, and then when they looked it up and it wasn't a valid thing that actually happened, they felt betrayed. What was the original joke? The joke was that Ludwig came out as non-binary, but actually he didn't. I can tell the other guys on this podcast hate this guy on the podcast. That comment happens at every show, man. It's crazy. Anyone else get the vibe that everybody else on the show would just wish this motherfucker they've known for 20 years would stop talking? But then I went to Justin's stream, and while he was sleeping, he was playing like old Rainbow Six videos. And I was like listening to my old voice from 2017. And I was like, these motherfuckers hate me and want me to shut up. I was singing too much. I was interrupting people. My voice was different, and I was saying stuff like, "Hey, can I get a reinforce on this ping?" Like I was talking about the game. I was like, why did these guys ever hang out with me, man? You still interrupt and sing? Yeah, but like at least I'm funnier now. Back then, does anybody have an umpy? Does anyone have a 4 grippy for an umpy? Hey, oh, watch out, guys, there's a castle on ping. Like, what the fuck, who did I think I am, man? Shroud? Next we're gonna go to Nibelheim, and I'm gonna try to level up my Knights of the Round Materia to level 4, which makes the summon scene take 27 minutes, and no, you can't press the button to actually skip through it, but why would I want to? Next I'm gonna go to